Hello, Eric Burton doing my philosophy video. The first one I want to start with is with my classroom is a community, and it requires everyone to work together. One thing that I firmly believe is that with students that they need to learn as far as how to do things as a team, and because one thing in this world, at least I know as far as in the private sector, is teamwork is mostly used to achieve at least one common goal. Two, every individual's thoughts and feelings must be respected in the classroom. That's one thing I would never tolerate as far as another student making fun of another student as far as how they think or how they feel about certain things, or make fun of them or intimidate them, anything of that sense of the fashion. Because unfortunately when I was a kid, I was basically the fat kid in school. So I know exactly how that how that is when you're a child and how it makes you feel when you're being belittled like that. Fourth, I believe every student must believe that learning is to be valued, because learning is not something that should be taken lightly. Learning is not always given to you. You have to achieve it to some degree. You have to want it in order to receive it. And it's not to be taken something lightly, because with learning you can expand your mind. You can learn things. You can do other things that some people can't because you know how to do it. Also, fifth, the ability to make decisions motivates and empowers students. I want my students to be able to make decisions somewhat on their own. Not just as far as their education, but also where they want to go with their education as well. And I want them to be able to make the decisions to be able to go further. I can just guide them. I can present the information to them. How they want to put it forth or put it into play is going to be solely up to them. I can only guide them, point them in the direction to go in. It's going to be up to them to go forward with it. Focusing on students' strengths will build students' confidence in their learning ability, because the one thing I definitely believe is focusing on somebody's weaknesses only brings out one thing, and it's more weakness. Focusing on somebody else's, on somebody's strengths will build some more confidence and also helps them take on bigger challenges. Seventh, I will expect great things from all of my students. And I will expect great things from my students to the best of their abilities that they can perform. Because my students are a reflection of me as far as how I am as a teacher. And that's one thing I've always learned as far as growing up and when I was in the educational system. A student is only good as this teacher that's teaching the information. And I want to make sure my students are doing great, because that way it will reflect upon me as a great teacher. And I want my students to be able to come back to me later on in life, and it would be nice to say, hey, thank you for being a great teacher. So one day I hope that's possible. Thank you.